We're going to demonstrate, or try to demonstrate, an easy throw method on the cast net. There's a lot of good YouTube videos on throwing the cast net, and but this is by far the easiest one that I know of. There's probably countless styles, methods, and but the vast majority of people either put the weights in their mouth, over their shoulder, they swing it over their leg to split it and all that. It can be extremely complicated, but here's the easiest way possible. I'm just going to go ahead and do it one time, and then I'm going to show you what it is that I'm doing. I'll back up and show you. I'll do it one time, then we'll back up and we'll show you how to do it. There's a tangle right there. Got to make sure there's no tangles. And that is a good tangle. See, that's a tangle right there. That's what you do not want. You got to make sure that there is no tangles in the net. No tangles, because that will stop you every time. That's a pretty good, decent circle. So here, watch me pull it in. Keep about this much. Generally, any more than this right here, your rope has a tendency to get caught up in your weights, and you don't want that. And I always have a habit of stopping right here at the swivel. That's just the way I like to do it. So everything's in one hand, nothing in your mouth or over the shoulder. Grab it by the horn, come down halfway, grab it. Then now you check, make sure there's no entangles. This is the most important part. Make sure there's no tangles in your net, because it will stop you every time. No tangles, everything's in one hand. So you take about 50% of it. Just keep on grabbing until you get about 50% of it, and grab it. Put it just like this right here. All in one hand. Come down here where the net starts to split. Don't get too close or it'll be hard to see. Right here where this top part comes down, you want to grab it right here. Put it up in here in your hand. Everything's still in one hand. Come down behind it. Grab it right here, and you're just going to hold it open, and you're going to delay this. You're not going to let this go the same time that you let this here in your right hand go. You're going to hang on to this just for a little bit longer. That really kind of sucked, actually. That's not really open good. We'll do it again, see if I can do a little bit better. But the reason I like this way so much is because you don't have to put nothing in your mouth. You don't have to get all wet. You don't have to throw nothing over your shoulder. And if you're fishing on a pier or something and you need some bait, you're able to get you some good bait, and you don't have to be stinking like fish because you had to throw your net all over your shoulder and stick it in your mouth and all that junk. That's pretty good. We'll do it again. When you're pulling it in, just like this right here, I like to get it by the swivel. Grab the horn, everything in one hand. Make sure there's no bad tangles. Come down halfway, grab it, no tangles. Take 50%. Grab it all in one hand. Right here where it comes down. Grab it right here. Come behind. Pretty decent. It doesn't throw an absolute perfect circle. Now it can, with a little practice, it'll throw an absolute perfect circle. But all three of those throws right there could catch some fish, some good bait fish. All three of those throws could have caught bait fish. And so far, if I was in the water, I'm dry, I'm not tasting. That was a good one. So far, you're not all wet, you're not stinking, smelling like salty water or fresh water, or you don't have a bunch of junk or seaweed or stuff all over you now, because you didn't have to throw it over your shoulder or taste the nasty salt water. So that's a good way, and look on YouTube, check you out some good videos, and test this out, and leave a comment and see what you think. Thank you.